Steve! Oh my goodness! Yeah! Holy sh! Morning, folks. I literally got out of bed a couple minutes ago. I overslept on my way to the Greenfield, Iowa swap meet. Now normally I would go Friday and Saturday. This is Saturday. Various events conspired to keep me away Friday. As I said, I've gotten a late start today. I'm wondering if it's even worth going at this point, but going I shall. Taking the Project 76 Bronco with a few things piled in it to sell. Still going. I think I lost him. Greenfield is kind of our home field swap meet. It's probably an hour and a half away, so really it's not close by any means, but it's the closest good sized swap meet to home that we have. We used to have Des Moines, but they stopped doing that 2 years ago or so. So that's why we usually take stuff to Greenfield to sell, because it's our, like I said, our home field advantage swap meet. It's a brisk morning for me. Wearing 2 hoodies. Anyway, get off here and pay attention to my driving. No surprise there, I guess. Damn, only one.
Trying to convince my son to let go of his GameCube because he doesn't play it. Everybody wants one. As soon as I sell it, I'm going to know somebody that wants one. Yeah?
Yeah, open chamber. Never quite seen a set of wheels like that before. Looks pretty straight. Don't see a price on it. Little engine swap here. I didn't even notice that. Yamaha engine and Kawasaki. Not sure what it is. Shrink her down a little. I've barely gotten started. It's a little past noon, and believe it or not, people are already starting to pack up and leave. Quitters.
Everybody okay?
I know those valve covers. They must have sold them. Those came off the brother-in-law's wheeling buggy. I brought those to sell. Now they're gone. It's already sold, but we're going to take a look at it anyway. Shrink her down here. Better look at it.
And since she told me that, there's been about 4 other people that told me that too, and I didn't know where. Oh, they did all agree with that?
So we're kind of parked next to this guy, and they said this thing, he had it going earlier. It's a hovering lawnmower. I'm not sure how that works, but they said it did indeed work when he had it going. Never even knew such a thing existed. Got here 33 8x18, really odd size rim. 400, nice tread. I like the color, but I don't like the minivan 4-door version. Badlands even, I like that. Soft top. I'll take my 76, I guess. Alright, I got a use for these. Let's walk up here and see the price. Color could be better, but $250. No thanks, not for that price. First I thought they were air compressors, but they are hydraulic pumps, I believe. Look pretty ragged though. Either way. I'm gonna assume this is some sort of an old floor jack, but I'm not quite sure how it works.
Would you want popcorn?
Sure.
It's free. Who would you want?
Works on some sort of a kind of a rack and pinion similarity, I suppose. Six volts. That won't do me any good. Oh man, just what I need, another project.
I don't think they'd probably put it in backwards.
Gas mileage. Yeah, it would.
Wow. That is huge and solid. Yikes, seemed like that would hurt, but he seems to be enjoying it. Who am I to judge? I'm not into Volkswagen. This is a clean bug, looks to me like. Pretty damn clean on the inside too. Today I'm trying to find some kind of a set of mirrors I can put on that 76 Bronco, mount on the fender or the windshield. I also need some 1/2-inch Heim joints. I did find some brand new ones, whole slew of them, but they were left-hand thread. What do we got here? Oh, that's a disappointment. Wait, don't leave yet. I didn't get to dig through your shit. Well, these are far from perfect. Can't really go wrong at that price. I think they're quite hard to find, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Well, who knows? They might be done working. Let's go over that way.
Got 3 of them there.
This is the fireplace board and the custom, the deluxe, and the main line. This is the custom. This is a little bit more. The trunk pan. I got the floor pan. I got the trunk board. So
Yeah, it looks like she's been sitting in the dirt for a while.
yeah, it was in a barn. It was in a barn. You believe that?
Yeah.
Barn leaked.
Duda, that's guy's name.
Clearly Ford, but I don't know which.
What are these though?
Honestly, I'm getting enough Ford distributors collected anyway. I have no idea what brand this one is.
You got red. This whole thing. How much is? Look.
Little mini pulling tractor.
This is
Rokon, I believe. Well, maybe not.
yeah.
Maybe it's homemade. It's Honda.
Monstrosity is what it is.
I don't think it's for sale.
I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't be interested in buying it either if it was.
I would.
These are weird looking.
These things.
Yeah, they're sick, all right. Looks like
Interesting. I believe that's probably a golf cart rear axle. I think with the big tires on it, it'd be full drive.
Several years ago. Did you? Yep. Well, you're a good man. Did I do all right? I think so. I've seen this car.
I don't remember when I got it. YouTube guy, aren't you?
Yeah,
I watch you occasionally. Pretty cool stuff.
you're one of those sick bastards, huh?
Yeah, I'm on the sick for you, buddy.
Well, thank you.
I actually enjoy them. Thank you.
I clown rodeos for 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
They're huge.
Yeah.
Not getting much for 3,300, but you are getting a title, and it looks pretty solid. What is there? Well, the body anyway. The fenders aren't really great, but I've seen a lot worse. Well, I guess the good thing about people packing up and leaving early means I will get out of here a lot sooner, but I'm going to come up with a lot less content. Just saw one of these a few weeks ago down in Springfield, Missouri, if I'm not mistaken. Carl Held, I believe they were called. I mentioned I wanted one of these terribly bad when I was a kid. I used to be on their mailing list. I used to get their brochures just constantly. I'd sit and flip through those brochures and daydream about having one of these. Now's my chance. But I think I'll pass now. I've outgrown that phase. Maybe. Gotta get some ice cream, that's tradition. Alright, free stuff. Don't think I see anything there useful to me.
I go, what do you mean? He goes, I figured the driver's seat would be broke down, the driver's seat would be screwed up, maybe the engine burned oil, maybe the transmission's slipped.
Kind of neat, the little camper shell on it. Little note of interest to some of you that aren't local to this area. Earlier in the spring, a tornado went through and tore the town of Greenfield, Iowa, a new butthole. Now, I hadn't been in town since that happened. I did see the aerial shot, and it went diagonally through town, the other way? The fairgrounds here where the swap meet is got away fairly unscathed. But yeah, when I came into town today at the four-way intersection, I didn't even hardly recognize the place. Even though the Casey's was still there, there was damage right around the intersection that kind of threw me for a loop. I believe I've seen this car on Marketplace. I think it's an S10 chassis with some sort of a custom body.
And I thought, at no point in the future will I hate those wheels.
Yeah, it's fiberglass.
I'm looking for the steel 150 is my sick.
Interesting. Hello, hello. What do we have here? Me likey. Sweet. Well, I didn't get to look at that. Studebaker of some sort? Hard to tell from here. What size is it?
750?
Really? Looks bigger than that.
That's what I was thinking when I first saw it.
Huh.
And a battery.
Okay. A wheel horse. 33s. Damn good tread. Left-hand side flatbed, 400, 351M, $5,000. Not the worst I've ever seen. Not quite the same as the held hauler over there, but there's a price. 900.
They're efficient, I'm sure.
They are efficient, and they're hard working, they're at it. He's like, yeah, the state got on me. My LEDs were a little too bright. Got one section left here. That's what I'm looking for, is you use spare drag front tires. They gotta be 15s. Because it drives funny. Because it's got radials and then you buy this ply 6 on the back. I don't like that. I didn't have spare drag tires. Well, I actually bought these radial front tires. Let's take a look, shall we? Right off the bat, that one might be useful. It's 8.8, 8.8, Dana 44, small block Ford exhaust, and that's for 306, I believe. Well, I covered everything finally. It is about 3:45. Didn't take as long as I thought it would, or as long as it normally does, but that's because everybody packed up and left early for some damn reason. What the hell's wrong with you people? It's a beautiful day out. Anyway, I'm on my way back to a couple of spots to make a couple offers. I've got my item for the contest. I'll stop and pick that up on my way to our spot. Maybe everybody else will be ready by then. Alright folks, I'm home from the swap meet. Yeah, I was bitching about the people leaving early. What can you do about it? Nothing. Kind of my own fault for not being there Friday as well. What are you going to do? Sometimes life just doesn't work out. Let me show you what I got. I know I said we were going to do the contest, and we will. I'm jumping forward and then we will jump back to the swap meet. I realized I forgot to show what I bought. It seemed like nobody there in our group really bought anything big and impressive. We all just bought little doodads and gewgaws. Let me show you what I got anyway. Okay, so the gaskets, they were $5 a piece, if you recall. I found 5 of them, but I got 5 for 20 bucks instead of $5 a piece. As I showed you, I got 2 8.8 gaskets, Dana 44. This is a gasket for a 306, which does the exhaust and the intake. And these fancy schmancy small block Ford exhaust gaskets. Again, 20 bucks for those. Got this phenolic spacer for $5. Mirrors. I mentioned I was looking for mirrors for this Bronco. Unfortunately, I couldn't find anything that matched for the sides. This I got each one of these for $5 a piece. Guy said this was for a 65 Chevelle, I think. I might possibly be able to get it up in here somehow. Not sure yet. Kind of open on that yet. Got these other two, again, $5 a piece. Stay. And then I came across this one for $5. I think what I'm going to do is, just take the mirror head off and make my own bracket to mount it right about up here on the windshield frame somewhere. And I think that'll look pretty decent on here. It kind of matches. I don't know which way I'll turn it. I think that way might look a little better. But anyway, first thing I'm going to do is start watching swap meets to try to find another one of these, just so I can, mount one on each side. And then with these ones that are left over, it's getting dark out here. If you remember when we revived this buggy, it has a rear view mirror up there. And damn, was that handy. Even though I didn't wheel it, it was a great idea just having a rear view mirror back there. Because when you're wheeling in a group, you need to constantly check the guy behind you to make sure he's keeping up. So instead of having to crane your neck around and look all the time, a rear view mirror there would be great for that. So these could still be utilized for that. Or I could even use this one for that if I can't find a match for it. So, you know, for $5 a piece, I didn't get hurt. Okay, I went back. I thought I was done, but I went back to look for something else for somebody. It was gone. But I remembered looking at these distributors in that same area, so I went over and talked to the guy. This one's obviously an MSD. I looked up the part number. They're obviously Ford distributors because that's what I run. This particular one will work with 351 Cleveland, 351M, 400, 429, or 460. Work for any of those. It will not work for a 351 Windsor or an FE or a 302. This is supposedly a marine distributor, whatever that entails, but I paid $40 for the both of these. We will just add this to my distributor stash right there. And now this one is kind of curious. I have no idea what brand this thing is. It also, I believe, based on comparing it with that MSD one, it's also for a 351 Cleveland, 351M, 400, 429, or 460 because of the spacing of all this. Now I knew when I bought these that neither one of these would work for a 302 or an FE series. The 302 has the smaller drive shaft in here, and the FE is a little bit shorter and stumpier in this area, and I believe it's a bit bigger around right in this area. Can't explain it. I just know when I see one to know when it's an FE. But anyway, back to the issue on hand. I took this thing apart trying to figure, it looks like a pretty high quality unit, I believe. It doesn't seem to be a cheap Chinesium jobby, but maybe it is. I took it apart just to see, you know, what all was in it, try to find some identifying marks. It uses the same pickup coil in there as a Duraspark. Same concept, even the damn weights are underneath that plate. Only marking I can find is this M. I don't know if that's some sort of a Mallory distributor. Anybody know? I sure would like to know what this thing is. But I didn't get hurt on them for paying for $40 for the pair of them. It was worth it, just, you know, $40 for the MSD one. The Bronco did great driving over there and back. No problems at all whatsoever. It got a lot of attention at the swap meet. People sure seemed to like it. It was kind of like when we went wheeling, what was that? Not this summer we just got through, but the one in 2023 when Monty took his Bronco down to Ray Rocks. He was a goddamn rock star with that Bronco out there. I wouldn't say this one was a rock star, but it definitely got a lot of attention, a lot of comments. Okay, now that we got through that, back to the swap meet, back to the game. We're about ready to wrap this up. Let's play the game, folks. You get to vote. You guys didn't vote on this last year. We had so many entries, and you guys just let us down. Yeah, I threatened that we're going to read poetry, so don't make that come to fruition. Fruition, there's your big word, guys. Who wants to define it? Yeah, I can't even spell it. It just sounds good. Looks like we got 5 entries here. Left to right. Karaoke machine. A jar of, what is it, knickknacks? There's a doll head in there, some watch fobs. I think those are watch fobs. I don't know, a little bit of everything. A geode, which is fun to say. Alleged, yeah, you're supposed to be able to break this open and it's full of sparkly wow. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, a doll. He broke it out and we thought it was a dead animal at first. And again, I'm not sure. Is this a weird old-timey sex toy? Is this what that is?
It's a massager. Take it as you will.
Okay, we'll go by the picture on the box. I'm not sure. Home massage instrument, and it goes on your fingers. Okay, magic fingers, I guess. There they are, folks.
The geese.
Cast your votes, please. Don't leave us hanging like last year. Thanks for watching. We're going to wrap this up. Guys, what are you doing? Watch out for your cornhole, bud.